Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome to the stream. Oops. That camera's a little bit... There we go. It is... What day is it? Thursday. It better be Thursday. We're in the kitchen. This is how I tell what day it is. Like, over Christmas New Year, I have no idea. So, today, he says, pouring his coffee that he nearly forgot to make for the show. Today we are continuing our quest for a cookbook. And I'm little bit daunting, gotta tell you. Little bit. But we'll do it. We'll get there. We will get to a cookbook. or its first bit of merch. Will be a cookbook. So anyway, yesterday I cooked some good lord, some French onion soup from scratch French onion soup with chicken broth as the base for that. Today, for this recipe, we are going to be using 2 cups of that. So, actually worked out really well because there ended up being a little over 8 cups, a little over 8 cups total. So probably about 9 or 10. So that actually divvied out into 3 serves for the house and 1 put aside for today. 1 put aside for today, which I want to show you something. This is it. We had it in the fridge last night. Well, obviously. But, excellent. It was starting to thaw a little bit, but I wanted to show this to you. Because that is, like, it's starting to, that is jelly, basically. And that's all the everything from the chicken broth. At room temperature, it's reasonably solid. So, so yummy. It is so yummy. Anyway, so part of that is when we cook this dish, usually I put it in the fridge and leave it overnight and then reheat it next day. Just gives it that time in the fridge just ups the flavor, in my opinion. That said, because the stock in it, and we're gonna thicken that again as part of the process today. So when it comes out of the fridge the next day, it's also very easy to portion out into, hey, this will be lunch, this will be, you know, a series of lunches or dinners or whatever. It makes it really easy to do that. So this meal, again, bit of prep, but there is definitely an easy way to make it into more meals. I don't know whether I'll do some of the stuff that I'm doing in the cookbook. I'll be divvying it down as far as I can get it, right? So if I can get a recipe that goes into that I can write the recipe as a single serve, I will. And then it's just a matter of, here is a single serve, up it to as many serves as you want. Some of the recipes, like this one, I'm not going to bother trying to bring it down, because once it's cooked, then kaboom, you can turn it into single serve, because that's a lot of what I'm seeing at the moment through friends and stuff like that, is they're not particularly wanting to do a lot of cooking. So say with this meal, if you set aside a couple of hours, you can then have lots and lots of meals. I reckon this realistically would probably make, what, 2, 4, minimum 8, I reckon. Absolute minimum 8 dinners. So, or 8 lunches, probably a bit more lunches, but yeah. So, today, we're going to cook this. Now, the French onion soup, that one is time consuming. So, actually, let's take that one off. Wow, really? That'll do. Alright, so we want to use a kilo of taters. We'll see how many of that looks like. So that should be a kilo-ish. Yep, good enough. Ah! Taters running away everywhere. Hey, Rach. Huh. Alright. How's that? Oh, in the shop. Right. Sorry, I thought you meant my music was too loud. And you didn't get your noisemaker because I forgot to turn it on. I turned it on the other computer. I didn't turn it on this one. So we'll fix that. So yeah. Yay. Now we are going to start the process of making some mash. How's this for weird? I'm using more than one burner. Let's fix that up. So how goes the shopping, Rach? There we go. We've had the technical difficulties. Ta-da! Using 2 burners today. So we're just going to start with peeling the spuds and chopping them up, getting them ready for steaming to mash them. I tend not to boil potatoes when I'm going for mash. I do it mainly because it tends to leave the nutrients in the potato. Who knew? I want healthy food. Why would I want healthy food? Oops. Come on. I mean, if I really wanted healthy food, I'd leave the skins on. Which I often do with regular mash. But for this one, I want the top to be nice, even coloured, all of that, which you just don't get when you leave the skins in, which is fine. But we're going for a bit more presentation with this one than I might normally do. So I don't know if I said it, but we're starting with 1 kilo of mash. Well, 1 kilo of potatoes to make the mash. The monster mash. So many different ways to make mash. It's kind of cool. I wonder if variants count in a recipe book. Like, because what I did for the salmon toast was not technically French toast, but it kind of was French toast. Like, definitely gonna like this one. We're gonna have to have a variant, I think. You know what? Nah, we don't need a variant. Make the soup. Make the French onion soup yourself. He says, shaking a potato peeler. I mean, we have onions in this recipe as well, so it's not like, you know, oh, I'm allergic to onions. Well, you can't have this recipe, sorry. Look, come here. Escape. Interesting. Some of the coloration in the like you can see, hopefully see there, like the spots go deep. It's kind of cool. Don't know if that has any particular meaning or whether it's part of the breed or what, but it's the first time I've seen it. First time I remember seeing it. I don't know. I just work here. Off. There you go. Alright, kilo of taters. I took a bit off of that. Where have I put my... There it is. My composting. There's not a lot of potatoes left, and I'm just going, I could put the rest of them in. Nah. Oh, that one got a bit thick. Yeah, you'll be fine. So all I'm doing here is just halving them and cutting them into general just slicey bits. Not really too worried about how thick the slices are. If you get it too thin, it will tend to melt while the thicker ones are getting steaming. But that's okay. Obviously, the thinner you do it, the faster they cook. Whoop. Stuck. Hey. No. You were way too thick. Woohoo! Felt that one on my finger. So glad I washed my surfaces. Hey, get back in there. Nice. Ta-da! Spuds on the go. Spuds on the go. Right. So now carrots. The carrots I'm just going to top and tail. Well, maybe I might peel this one actually. Usually I would just top and tail them. Might give this one a quick peel. Yeah. Again, I tend to try and leave the skins in when I can, but I wasn't very fussy when I went and grabbed these. I was doing 22 different things all at once, and my vegetable selection may have suffered a bit for that. It's not going to hurt anyone, don't get me wrong, but so what we're aiming for here is we want about a cup. About a cup of diced carrots. So we're not going to chop these really fine or anything. We're just going to cube them up. Now I've got 2 carrots just in case because I'm not entirely sure. how much one carrot is going to get me. And yeah, some of those bits are a bit big. We want about, with the carrots, we actually want yeah, that'll be fine. We don't want too chunky. We don't want them too chunky. That doesn't look like enough, does it? Probably is though. I'm going to say it is. I'm going to chop these up a little bit further. I should have made them a bit smaller. Oh well. Oops. And again, this goes down to your taste. I thought that'd be an okay size. Next time I'll do it smaller. I think it's mostly just the bits up at the end near the top that got a bit big. But that's okay. Alright. Yeah. That looks better. Alright, now we need 4 tablespoons of butter. Uh-oh. Where's my tablespoon measure gone? Ah. No, come back! Onion, come back! Okay, you can go back to the fridge. I am sad. A number of my measures seem to be not there. Why? And now we know why. Alright, so 4 tablespoons of butter. We're just going very generic here. I could probably be a whole heap more accurate, but I'm not. With the finger. All right. Getting that up to heat. While we're doing that, I'm going to get some peas and corn. Now, we're using, because we're using frozen peas and corn, we're going to put them in a little after the carrot. If we were using all fresh, we'd do the carrots for a little while, probably 3 or 4 minutes. Then we'd put in the peas. And then about 30 seconds, a minute after that, we'd put in the corn. It's just cooking time. Because the peas and corn are frozen, we're basically going to we're going to put the carrots in. Because they're a little big, we're going to put them in a little beforehand. But if you were using, say, the frozen pea, corn and carrot mix, you could put that all in at the same time and it'd be fine. See ya. Melty butter. Gosh, I love that sound. I love that sound. Boil away, my pretties. Right, well that's gone. We'll get our. So we're basically using a cup of each: a cup of carrots, a cup of peas, and a cup of corn. So we'll do 2 cups. Whoops. So I'll get the first one ready to go. We'll get that in just a minute. Then we'll do the other one. Right, now somewhere in this we are putting in some onion. Where are you? Ah, right. Nope, that's the minced beef. We need the onions. Come on, there you go. So we're just using a small onion. Small, medium, large. What is a small, medium, or large onion? Nobody knows. They just say those words. Hey Jim, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. How you doing this fine Wednesday? So this one I want fairly fine. Oops. Come on. Get back in there. Yeah. And it says to throw the onion in. We're going to throw the onion in maybe a little early. We should though. Yeah, that's about right. So let's get those in there. And the other cup. The butter was getting just that little bit brown. Means I've probably got the heat up just a little too high. So throwing in, turning the stove down, and throwing in the frozen veg is a really good way to bring the temperature down. Yes, it should be on a medium heat. I had it more on a medium high. Oops. Internet has an ouchie? What's going on? Are we working? Are we streaming? We're not. Oh, we dropped some frames. Oh no. Hopefully it's still working. Hopefully. There we go. Alright. The sizzle sound has come right down now, which is good. Ta-da! Look at that. Healthy! Don't tell anyone. Alright, so we let that get a bit more heat about it. And we get our... Oh, your internet. The fibre is fractured. Oh no! Oh good lord! Are you okay? How does the fibre fracture? I'm assuming that's from like the hot, the cold, the hot, the cold. How you doing, Upright? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. I don't know. We'll see. So far, we've got a kilo of potatoes. We've cut them up. We're steaming them for the mash. We've got a cup of carrots, a cup of corn, and a cup of peas, and a onion. We're getting them on the saute. Then we've got, once that's done, we'll be putting in the minced beef, 2 cups of French onion soup, some Worcestershire sauce, then salt and pepper. And that's it, pretty much. My Shep pie starts with step 1, roast a lamb leg or a whole lamb. Yeah, I don't have that. Step 2, use leftovers for pie the next day. This is awesome. I'm using leftover French onion soup from yesterday's dinner. Leftover. I did not cook French onion soup for dinner specifically to get leftovers for today. French people with onions, right? I may have turned that down a little bit too far. Let's turn that up a little bit. Nice. Right, let's grab a bit of carrot. Oh, perfect. So, al dente. That is actually perfect. We've got, the carrot is soft, but it's not throwing itself apart. So we are at exactly where we want to be with that. Okay. So now we're adding the French onion soup. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Oh, the smell. God, as that hit the plate, the smell of that just, oh my God, that went through the roof. That is awesome. I love it. Wait. The name of the show. So tasty. I'm getting really good at that French onion soup. I really am. Alright, now, other things. We're meant to be putting in... what else? Onions, veggies, minced beef. Alright. Don't forget to take the paper off the back. Meaty goodness. Lick the bowl, not lick the finger. Fine. Gods, I love this pan. Making such a mess. One thing I really enjoy that it never gets old when you're using good quality stuff is like as I'm moving this around. Can you see that? Yeah. As I'm moving this around, it's just there's nothing on the bottom. I mean, doing the French onion soup yesterday, yes, it got a bit brown on the bottom, but it's meant to. When you deglaze it with the brandy, that most of that comes off, and that adds flavour. Now it's brown on the bottom, not black. So once we get this nicely combined, well, at least beginning combination, because there's still other stuff that we have to mix in. Look at that. Alright. Whew. Whoops, we should have added the French onion soup a little later, but that's okay. Most of it has already been soaked up. Look at that. Nice. There's very little left, which is pretty much what we want. Turn that up just a little bit, back to medium high, which is where we had, Alright, upright will be lurking, was up too early this morning to be responsible, so now I need to catch up on rest. Yeah, fair. That's fair. Right. So we're getting there. Alright, let's have a quick check on the potatoes, Mr. Frodo. Ooh. Yep, they're actually coming along quite nicely. They're just starting to break up under the fork, but they're not quite there yet, which is about where we want them. So now we're getting close. Now I'm going to take that out. And we are going to organize our tray. I reckon I'll put that there. Alright, so put that there. We're not putting it on grill, we're putting it on fan bake, and we are starting the preheat to 200. As always with this stuff. Alright, there we go. Now the fluid's coming out of the meat. That's fine. We actually do want that. But it had absorbed a lot of the French onion soup. So, right. Now we So now we want to add the Worcestershire sauce. Butter. Where's my cleaning thing? There it is. So, we're going for 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. I may be putting in a third. We'll see how it tastes as we go. Hey Beanie, how you doing? Are you being extreme cute? You being extreme cute, little Beanie. I'll see if I can get Beanie up to say hi to stream. We might not get her. Who knows? Alright, so now I want to reduce off some of that fluid. It is now coming out of the meat. Which is fine. So that is just going to go solid anyway because of the bone broth. So ladylike, Beanie. Right, now we also need, how much flour are we putting in this? A tablespoon of flour. A Beanie Bean. They can hear you on stream, you know that? Come on, little Beanie. Beanie! No, Beanie does not want to play today. Okay. You're very cute. Let me get the flour in, Beanie. Then I'll come and give you some bickies. Alright, that may be a little high. Turn you down a bit. Get a tablespoon of flour. Whoops. Yep, that let go. Alright. And that hopefully. We'll see how we go. But that should start thickening up the sauce into a gravy, hopefully. You never know, I might actually change that to corn flour at some point. We'll see. Or we might put a bit more in, or we are experimenting today. So this is one that I've made before, obviously, but there have been subtle little tweaks over time, and I'm sure that I'm most of the way ready to actually call this a recipe and put it in. Right, so we are going to feed the beanie quick. Beanie! 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 There she is. Oh, and there's a fork. Get out of the way, Bob. There you go, Bob. She came thundering down from somewhere, I don't know where. Alright, well, that fluid is thickening up nicely. And which is exactly what we wanted. So that can simmer away there just nicely. We'll have a quick check on, oh yeah, there, very nice. Right, bowl. And remembering, Ulrich, that hot things are hot. One side's hot and the other side's not. Well, of course. No. And is this bowl going to be big enough? Yes. Yes, it is. Ow! Because hot things are hot. Oh, Rick. Out. No? Okay. Fine. Oh. Tatties. Alright, now we need another 4-ish tablespoons of butter for the mash. That was maybe a bit much, but she'll be right. Now, normally with my mash, I put milk in it. I'm not this time because I want it to be that little bit more solid. Off. Fine, don't go off. See if I can. Alright, now sticking to the bottom for you. Like That is looking pretty good. We may taste test that in a moment. The noisy noisemaker of noise. Out. Right. Working. Now, just keeping an eye on this because I want it to reduce, but I don't want it to reduce too far. And we want to, I'm going to give that a bit of a taste test just now. Oops. Out. Because I want to know. Right. Okay, so we're definitely doing another Woozy sauce. Up to 3 Woozy sauce. We're going to put in some salt and pepper. There we go. That's better. Give that a bit of a stir. And let's see how that's tasting. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, getting there. Getting there. Do some mashing. Actually, we should notate that. We're up to 3 Woozy sauces. Woohoo! Finally got a bit flung at me. Nice. Alright. Have a little taste test of that bad boy. Yep. Straight up taters. Tasty spoon. Wondering if I put just a little bit more Worcestershire sauce in or not. Let's get a bit more of that fluid in there. Problem is, if you put too much in, you can't take it out. Alright, let's go another one. Lord, I'm already feeling full. What is this? This is what happens when you're trying to lose weight. Alright, that is starting to actually thicken up really nicely. I'm happy with that. There it is. Yep. Perfect. Bit more salt. Bit more pepper. I don't know what's going on. I think my pepper grinder may be suffering. Yeah, it is definitely suffering. Hey, there we go. Yep, there it is. That's ready. Now, let's deal with this. God's that, yes. That is definitely ready. That's not bad. What does it need? What does it need? I'm going to put a teeny bit more butter in, I think. Definitely done. With the woozy sauce. I'm going to put another tablespoon of butter in this thing. Yeehaw! Taters flinging everywhere! Oh my God! Yep, covered in tater. That's what it needed. Salt, pepper, and just that little bit more butter. Noms. Alright, so. Change that to 9 tablespoons of butter. We're not taking it easy on this one. Now, when you turn your oven on, that's entirely up to you. I personally tend to try and get it to just that point where it's just getting to heat, just as you're ready to put the stuff in. I tend to aim for that. Now, if we weren't faffing around doing these little experiments, we would be we would have been a lot quicker in the oven. So turning it on when we did would have been about right. concerned about the thickness of the gravy, but we'll see how this goes. We may do it up, we may do it slightly differently later, but Jesus. Right, let's just see. It's not running that much. It is still a nice fluid gravy. So, alright. We're going to call that there. So now, we start loading up our shepherd's pie. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Alright. In you go, buddy. Yeah, that's what you want to see. Just slid out of the pan. Very little left in there. Beautiful. Yeah. There are, look, shepherd's pies, I've seen quite a bit where they are done in an actual pie. I don't do it that way. Still pie! Still pie! I tend not to do it that way just simply because I like it like this. That is the flat out basic truth of it. Oh, shakes. Left-handed shakes. Childhood trauma. Childhood trauma. Alright. So right now, it's as smoothed out as I want it to be, but I'm just playing with it. Because it's just... I don't know. I wanna. Choo, choo. That fluid will spread out nicely as we go, so I'm not overly concerned about that. Just gonna see if we've got it about the right height across the board. Yep. That's fine. I know! I want to play. It's not going to hurt it. Letting it cool that little bit isn't going to hurt it at all. For the record. Alright, let's get this out. Out! Out with you! So if you're a kid and your parental unit is really good at that step, you get very little to lick off the spoon. Alright, now back to our program. I'll do some more of that later. Norms. Alright, do I want a spoon? I reckon I might start with a spoon. We'll see how we go. Maybe a bigger spoon. Alright. Spoon. I want to try and keep it as white and fluffy as I can on the top. So without letting too much of the sauce come up, or at least initially. I have had a thought of actually putting a whole ton of parmesan in the mash. Tis a thought that has crossed my mind, but I'm not sure it needs it. I'm really not sure it needs it. Although, looking at this, I probably could have put the rest of those potatoes in. Too late now. Well, it's technically not. If I really wanted to, I could boil up some more taters. Now we're just going to spread this out. Nice. Up. Oh, getting a bit eager. It's coming up. Nope. Hide. Hide. Hide your shame. Nope. Yeah, alright, so there's a tip. Pro tip. Place potato to the outsides of the dish and spread inwards. Yeah, there is way not enough potato on this. Either that or use, you know, a smaller dish. That's okay. Sansisu. Ta-da! Nice. Yep, definitely upping that to 1.5 kilos of taters next time. Alright, 1.5 kilos of potato, half as much again, and I reckon that would be perfect. Alright. We should put that in the oven and start a timer. Alright, so we are going to throw this in for about 30 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. And that will no doubt start to bubble away nicely. So, starting timer. Where are you? There you are. Whoops, no. Okay, timer, reset, 30 minutes, begin. Let mortal timer begin. Bow, 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 bow. Right, Bing. Hello, I'm Bing. I'm leaving that alone. Oop. Spam. Today's spam is trout a la creme. Oh, boo. They're gonna make it hard for me to ban this person. Wait. No me. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Ah. Now the eating interlude is over. Bit of tidying. So, that worked really well. Okay, I'm just going to show you this. So, cut a lengthways across the top, right? Put the spuds in, roll it, and then roll it into the rest of it. That's made a really nice sealed bag. Nice! Alright, oh, yes, okay. Couldn't see the recycle mark for a second. So that goes in the recycling pile. Flour. Someone's been messing with my kitchen stuff. And for a change, it wasn't me. Hello. No. No. You good cord. Cause. We did set a timer, right? Somebody tell me we set a timer. Now I'm paranoid. Yes, we did set a timer. We were wondering if you could, like, do a little egg wash over the top of this. That could be interesting. Get a little egg wash going. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. This is the way we pack the dishwasher, pack the dishwasher, pack the dishwasher. There was just a couple of little bits of spud stuck on the side. You got to take that off, right? Makes the dishwasher's process a little easier, and that means I don't have to do it later. Wow, look at that. We have a kitchen again. Almost. Almost got a kitchen again. Cleaning, 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 cleaning all the while. Good enough. Woosa. And now we sit back for the next however long and relax. Gods, I love that. Just poof, done, clean. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I love a clean kitchen. I really do. It's just not. It is a lot. It's a little bit. I don't know if it is a little bit OCD or not. But if I come into the kitchen, if I'm going, I'm hungry, I want to cook something, and I walk into the kitchen, I don't care if there's the washing machine, dishwasher is full of dishes or anything like that. Don't care. But walking into a kitchen that is ready to cook is so much better. Like, right now, we've just finished cooking. I've got one more dish to do, and we're done, right? That's clean kitchen again. I look at this kitchen and I go, I'm ready to start cooking. We can start cooking now. Even though we're still in the middle of it. And that, for me, it's very important when I'm cooking. Is if I walk into a kitchen, I've got to dig my way through to the surfaces, through dirty dishes and stuff. It really, some days, unless I'm being extra, some days I'll just walk in, I'll look at it and I'll go, no, can't do it. Go order takeout. And that gets really expensive. I just ran my hand over that surface and I need to clean it. But yeah, it very much changes, not necessarily what I eat. It does change that, of course, you know, as you go, pretty much there's not many home cooked meals that you can make that are going to be less healthy than fast food. That's just, you know, nearly everything I cook at home has vegetables in it. But H. Jason Macca's put lettuce and tomato on their burgers. Yes. Although iceberg lettuce, that's just crunchy water. If you're going to do lettuce, at least do cos. I like cos. I do like the flavour of cos lettuce. Hey buddy, do you want to come say hello to stream? Well, you do? Okay. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Hello stream. I am buddy. I don't want to play either. Okay, down you go. There you go, buddy. Too far away from my feet, will you? It is buddy. So yeah, playing in a clean kitchen. So if you're having trouble getting in your kitchen and doing some cooking, have a think. Look at those curls. Oh my god. Giant cowlick. Oh, thank you very much. Maybe it's your not quite clean. Like at the moment, the bench here is a lot more cleaner than it usually is. Like we usually have the tea, the coffee, the sugar, stuff like that lined out on this part of the bench. But even then, that's like condiments, right? It's like over here we've got you know, cordials and stuff like that. The bread, the MSG. Knives and stuff and things, right? It's not the kitchen isn't like pristine. It's a working kitchen. You know, toaster and knives and stuff. So yeah, but it's at a level where, for me at least, I can jump in here and I can go, yep, I'll cook that. I've got that surface that I can do this on. I've got that surface I can. You know, as you've seen, I'll do my cooking, I'll do my baking, I'll do my cooking. Oh, sorry, I'll do my prep. You know, I've got a prep area, I've got a cooking area, and I've got a dirty dishes area that I can then clean up later. And I've got all those areas in the kitchen. And that actually helps me cook. Having those options actually helps me cook. Instead of trying to dig my way through it. Through dirty dishes and the like. She'll be right. But yeah. There you go. So now, whoops. Uh-oh. Pressed the wrong button. So now, this will be recipe, what? Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be like recipe 6 going into the cookbook. So I figure if we do soups, or we do, what categories are we going to have? Let's have a think about that. So we definitely want stocks. Stocks? Yeah, we're gonna have. I don't know. Technically, they'd count as soup. But I want to put in the bone broths. So that's 3. That's chook, beef, and veg. Generally don't do pork. So we'll get the bone broths in. Then we want some soups. We definitely want soups. We should probably do a couple of breads, like some crusty breads for the soup or something like that, shouldn't we? There's one thing that I really want to do in this, in the idea of the cookbook is, like for this one, is make your French onion soup, page 23. Set aside 2 cups of your French onion soup for this recipe. So definitely want soups. We want mains. We want desserts. I would like to, I do enjoy making my own sauces. I mean, stuff like Worcestershire sauce. Good luck with that. Making your own soy sauce. Not generally going to be something you're going to see in a regular kitchen. Either of those. But tomato sauce. I have two really nice tomato sauces that I make. One's a clove, one's a sweet. Very nice. So, you know, applesauce. I want all those in there. I do want sauces in there. Do we want to do baking? We don't really do a lot of bread and baking and stuff. But the reason we don't is simply, well, the reason we don't do it on stream is because takes too long. Let dough rise for an hour. Bored now? Knead dough put in oven for an hour and a half. Still bored? I can do those as YouTube shorts. I could definitely do those as YouTube shorts. Things that make you go, I don't think there's any other categories. Oh, I suppose I could put like the lemon cordial recipe in there. Drinks, maybe? Maybe have a drinks category? Like soups and drinks? Because it's kind of a meal, isn't it? If you're looking through if I'm looking through a good recipe book, it's usually set out in the way of meals. I think. Well, the ones I like are. So, alright. Anyone? If you're watching this and you have any ideas, throw them in the comments. If you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on the VOD, throw me a DM. Wait till the YouTube comes out, throw me a comment on YouTube. So yeah, definitely want the bone broths in there. The soups. There are a few soups that I want to do. Like the French onion soup, that'll go in. The potato and leek soup. I love my potato and leek soup. Oh, breakfast. Breakfast. I need a breakfast category. Do we want a lunch category? Well, okay, so we want the French onion soup. We definitely want the potato and leek soup. Ooh, pea and ham with the trotters. Pig trotter. Pea and ham. There we go. Look at that. 6 recipes. We haven't even started yet. Ooh, plans. Crom. My brain is going, what's this called? Shepherd's pie. We definitely want that in the mains. Breakfast, we've got the eggs Ulrich. And we did the other day, or the other week. What other mate? Oh, my lasagna. Definitely want my lasagna in there. Because that was like... I love my lasagna. That has taken a long time to get where it is. Damn! Look at this. Not quite as terrified. He says with like 8 recipes. 9 recipes out of his 100. I reckon if I aim for 100, That ought to be good, right? 100 recipes, 200-page book, because photos. It's going to be a big book, which means it's not going to be cheap. Ah, well, we'll see. We'll see. Desserts. Definitely want some ice cream in there. Most people don't have an ice cream churn though. So that's gonna but we'll do a couple of ice cream recipes. The straight up vanilla ice cream is nice. Not everyone has Hake's chocolate, so I don't even know if I could put Hake's in a recipe book. I'll have to check. Alright, we'll do the choc. I do want to do a peppermint ice cream. This is all. I have an ice cream churn, which makes life so much easier making ice cream. What are the desserts? I don't think we've done. I'm going to have to go look. Sauces. So we do Sweet Tommy. Clove Tommy. And apple. Sauces and dressings. I could call it sauces and dressings. So that'd be nice. Because that way I could do like mayo and... Ooh, anchois. Anchois needs to go on that list. Because, oh my god, sauces, dressings and dips. Okay, this is actually drinks is lemon cordial. So that's, we won't count that as a category, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 categories. That's only like 18 recipes each. That is going to be interesting. Ooh, well, technically French toast is a dessert. Technically. Ooh, we got to do that veal burger too in the mains. Because with that apple slice in it, oh my god. Just okay. Talked it out. Feeling better about it. Hey, Beanie. You're very pretty, Beanie. Okay. Okay. That's actually feeling a little less daunting. $10, $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16. That's 17. Damn. That's 17 recipes. Huh. Alright. And they're definitely recipes that I do. Ooh, my French onion dip. Homemade French onion dip. And if you ooh. Now I'm thinking. Put the remainder of your French onion soup in the dehydrator, dehydrate it, grind it up into a powder, store away for your French onion dip. Now I'm going to make another French onion soup and see if I can do that. Gonna have to double the recipe, I reckon, if I do that. He has a dehydrator. Seriously. Come on. Yes, I do. I'm going to need one when I move out. Because it's not mine. I just have access to it. Fine. It's definitely a pumpkin soup. Definitely want a pumpkin. There's a something, pumpkin and something soup that I've got a recipe for that I've done. I'm going to have to check that. It's odd. It never occurred to me to just go through all the recipes that we've done on the stream. But okay. Fine. Right, how are we going for time? Oh! Look at that, 2 minutes. Oh, that be bubbling. Bubbling! Interesting. Yeah, it definitely needed more tater. But that's okay. We've made notation of this. Yep. Yep, done that. We did more though. We did a small chopped onion. And you'd think with the amount of onionness that we put in this that it would be very oniony, but it's actually not. It's really not. Definitely going to have to rewrite that. Because we may have just changed the process a little bit and the stuff and the things. It's weird to me that I'm seriously considering writing a cookbook. It is very weird to me. So if you'd known 20 year ago me, it just would have been hilarity on everybody that knew me. Okay, you know what? In 20 years, I'm going to write a cookbook. What the shit, dude? I'm both, if you can't tell, I'm both excited and trepidatious about the whole idea. We'll see. We'll see if I actually make it through to the end of this project. Ah! Timing. All right. No cinema magic and live TV. Let that steam rise! Oh, look at it. Damn. That is amazing. I think, yep. The spuds have kind of, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but they've kind of melted in down the edges, which is very nice. It's very nice. Oh, and like the top of that is just nicely crunchy, but you can tell that it's soft and fluffy underneath. So, not test for you. I'm gonna take a photo of that. I'm gonna have to start storing all these photos too. Oh. Beautiful. Oh, we should put that on Insta. Share to Instagram. To my feed. There we go. That's better. Oi! Oi! Make smaller, you. Aha! There we go. Silly photos. Next. Shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie for dinner. Okay. Share. Oop. Aha. Okay. I have a post. Let's close all the other stuff down. There we go. Set my book. So there we go. Yay! I want to touch it, but I know it's so very hot. Oh, that is just going to be deluxe. I'm looking forward to having that for dinner tonight. You can see that the fluid in it has turned into a really nice thick gravy. Noms. No. So now we let that cool. Let that cool. Let it solidify up. One thing I have noticed that if you dig into it straight away, you can dig into it straight away. That's not a problem. If you are going to do that and serving it up, then that's fine. But if I took a little bit out now, just for to do the taste test now, it would slough that little bit, and it just makes it that little bit harder to get all good serves out. So for this one, we're not doing a taste test today. Well, not a live one. But this is why. This is because when this is cooled, I will divvy this out into serves. Some of it will go in the freezer. Some of it will be eaten tonight for dinners. You know what? Looking at because this is a new dish. I have not used this dish before. Comes with a 10-year warranty, which is very nice. But anyway, I might do a little thing on that later. But that was a weird sound. Did we just run out of music? I think we did. Huh. What were we just listening to? Not that one. Chill synth? I don't know. Anyway, we've run out of music. As always, the music from Carl Casey at Whitebat Audio. Go check him out on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, check the link below. Check the description below. There is a link to Carl Casey's Twitch safe royalty-free music in there. There is a reason I keep playing it. It's just, I love it. It's just chill in the background, doing the thing. Hey, buddy. What are you two doing? Right, so Buddy walked up, saw a beanie coming in from his left, and immediately rolled over onto his belly. And then as she approached, reached out and slapped her in the face. Buddy, what are you doing? She'll kick your ass all over the place. And now he's just still lying there watching her. She bopped him back, of course, but you know. So I'm looking at this and I'm reckoning, what? That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's probably 10 serves in there. There's probably 10 serves in that of what I would consider for a decent sized meal. That's not bad. Anyway. Right, so coming up tomorrow, we will, assuming Jim's internet is interneting, we'll do some Neverwinter Nights. If it's not, we'll think of something. Then we go around to Tuesday with Planet Crafter with Warden. Wednesday, we'll do some more Parlia. We are coming to an end of Parlia. We are running out of things to do. So, yeah, we'll see. Might switch to Detroit Being Human, game that Upright threw our way. That could be a bit of fun. Then that is a game that I've had my eye on and off for a while. So we might swap to that on Wednesday nights. And then next Thursday, first Thursday of the month, we will be playing some Pal World, hopefully with Jim Tor again. The Pal World this year, Pal World is declaring that they will be bringing out 1.0, and they have made, what's the word for it? They've hinted that the world tree up in the top left corner of the map is going to be opened at 1.0. There are new pals coming and all that sort of stuff, so we will definitely keep an eye on that as that progresses. Probably the same as Parlia as well. If they do actually release further content, we might go back and have a look at that content as well. So yeah. Lots of things coming up and going on. So that's what's coming up. That is what's going on. So hopefully we will see, that's not OBS, that is. Hopefully we will see everyone tomorrow at 10 o'clock Adelaide time for Neverwinter Nights. If we don't, we'll see you when you see you. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye!
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Hello again, and welcome to the after credits. If you like the video, please hit like down below. It really does help. If you'd like alerts of when I put new things up on the channel, you can subscribe, and that helps too. The next video should hopefully be up there. And if you'd like to join us live on Twitch, check the description and you'll find a link. So, until we see each other again, stay safe and have fun.